if P is the length of the perpendicular from the origin to the line whose intercepts are on the axis are A, comma B, then show that 1 by B square is equals to 1 by A square plus 1 by B square. Now everyone, please understand the question very carefully. I am making the XY plane. According to that, we will understand. Okay. So this is Y axis and the second one is X axis. This is X axis and this is Y axis. Now they are saying if P is the length of the perpendicular from the origin to the line. So there is a line, first of all, which is having the intercept on the axis. Okay, intercept means the coordinates only, the points only on the axis. So whenever the points are on the axis, so this is the point on the y-axis. Let's take this point as A. Let's take this point as B. And their coordinates are, because it is on the y-axis, so x is 0. Let's take this distance as A. And because it is on the B is on the x-axis, so y will be B 0 and this distance I have taken as A, right? No, this I have taken as B. Right? So coordinate of A is 0, comma A and coordinate of B is B, comma 0, right? Now everyone, there is a line which is perpendicular to this line. So let's make a line which is perpendicular. So this line I have made. So this is the point of origin because they are saying from the origin. So the originate coordinate, you know, that is 0, comma 0. Now this is perpendicular to AB. Let's take this point as C, right? We don't know the coordinates of C actually. Now what we have to show, we have to show this one. Right? It's very simple. Please understand it very carefully. What is given more? Length of the perpendicular is given. So length of the perpendicular is given means this distance is given as small p. Okay, please understand. Whenever we have the length of the perpendicular or the distance of the perpendicular from the origin or from some any point, so we have the direct formula for that, which is Ax1 plus By1 plus C under root over the square root of A square plus B square, right? Now, this A, B, C, I will get from the equation on which the perpendicular falls. So I have to get A, B, C from the equation of AB and X1 by 1 I will get from the OC value, OC equation, right? So let's understand it very carefully, everyone. Now, everyone, first of all, whenever the two lines are perpendicular, you know that their slope product is equals to -1. Okay, this is the formula that we will use later. So right now, both the lines are perpendicular. OC is perpendicular to, wait a minute. OC is perpendicular to AB. So it's very clear their slope product is equals to 0. Now we don't have the slope of 1 so that we can find the slope for the other by using this formula. So we can find out the slope. Now everyone, if you know that very carefully, please know it very carefully, that if we will see this line AB, we have the coordinates of A and B, which is 0, comma A and B, comma 0. These are the two coordinates we have, right? When we have both the coordinates, initial and the terminating, it's easy to find out the slope. So let's say the slope of AB I have taken as M2 and the slope of OC I have taken as M1. So we can easily find out the slope of AB, which is M2. So M2 is equals to, we have the direct formula that is Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. X1 Y1 I have taken as this one. X2 Y2 I have taken as this one. So Y2 is 0 minus Y1, which is A, and X2 minus X1. So B minus 0. So it's minus A by B. Okay, so M2 will be minus A by B. So when M2 is minus A by B, I will use this formula, which is M1 multiply. What is the value of M2 minus A by B? That is equals to -1. Minus minus cancels out. When it goes to that side, gets reciprocated because it is in multiply, it goes in division. So division get reciprocated. So it will become B by A. So M1 is B by A. Now we have the slope of line AB also and OC also. Now this is not required, everyone. We have used this. So we know that how much is M2? It's minus A by B. Okay. Now, what we have to do, everyone, we have the slope. Now, when you have the slope, you can easily find out the equation of the lines. So I will find out the equation of OC first, and then I will find the equation of AB, right? Now, if you will see OC, everyone, if you have the OC, if you will see OC line, we have the slope, which is M1, and we also have the point on the line, which is O. 0, comma 0. So we have the direct equation y minus y1 is equals to m of x minus x1, right? Y minus y1. x1, y1, I have taken this point 0 because I have the coordinate. So 0 is equals to, what is m? What is m? M1 I have taken for this. So m1 value is b by x minus x1, which is again 0. So y is equals to minus b by a x. and equals to okay, so let's find out the equation of AB now. Now, equation of AB. Now, you know that if you will see the line AB, you have both the coordinates. So when we have both the coordinates, it's easy to find out the equation of line. We have the direct formula, that is y minus y1 over x minus x1 is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? So x1 I have taken as this one, x2 y2 I have this one. Whenever we are finding out the equation of line, please understand this thing that we don't have to put x and y because it's not a fixed value. Now we have x1 y1, we have x2 y2. So I'm putting in this y minus y1, which is a, x minus x1 is equals to y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1. Now we just have to solve it. So it will become y minus a over x is equals to minus a over b. We just have to solve it. Let's cross multiply. So when we cross multiply, it will become this is equals to minus ax. Now we have to arrange it. Let's open it. AB is equals to minus ax. So what I am doing here, I am taking xy together and this portion to the another side. So my equation will become, wait a minute. Now this is not required. We have already used this formula. So I'm just rearranging it. So yb plus ax is equals to ab. Okay. Now what I will do next, I have to divide both sides by ab. Divide both sides by AB. When you divide both sides by AB, you will see a very different thing. Okay, AB by AB. So this will cancel out, give us 1. AA cancel out, BB cancel out. So Y by A plus X by B is equals to 1. This is the equation you will get of line AB. Now, everyone, you have something which is very, very interesting. Now, everyone, please understand how to find out the distance D. Now, understand it very, very carefully. It's very interesting now. Whenever I told you in the starting only, whenever you have to find the distance of the perpendicular, the above portion that you have, A, B, C, that you will get only from the equation on which the perpendicular falls, that is AB. So distance, what is given as P, small p, that is equals to, modulus means everything is positive. So A value, what is A now? Capital A. Capital A is whatever you have in multiply with X. So whatever you have multiply with X is 1 by B. So it's 1 by B. X1 plus what is what is capital B? Capital B, whatever you have in multiply with Y, which is 1 by A, Y1 plus C. What is C? Whatever you have in the right hand side as a constant, we have to take it to the left hand side, -1 over the square root of A square, square root of A square. A square is 1 by B square, and what is B square? 1 by A, so it's 1 by B square. So P is equals to, modulus means, now, what is x1 y1? X1 y1 you will get only from the perpendicular. There is a point, any point you have on the perpendicular. So I have the O 0, 0. So I will put it 0, 0. So x1 is 0, y1 0. So this will 0, this will 0. So you are left with -1 over square root of 1 by a square plus 1 by b square. Okay. So there is no sign here. Wait a minute. Let me write it nicely. So 1 by b square and square root of 1 by b square plus 1 by a square. Now what I will do, I know that there is a modulus. It will give me a positive value. So this -1 will become positive 1. It will become P is equals to 1 by square root of 1 by a square plus 1 by b square. Now what I will do, everyone, I will just cross multiply. So I will take this portion to that side and P to the another side. So P is in multiply, it goes in division. So it become 1 by P, that is equals to, this will go in the numerator. So it will become 1 by square root of 1 by A square plus 1 by B square, or 1 plus 1 by B square plus 1 by A square. Now when I take the square root to the side of 1 by P, it will become square, because square root when changed its side becomes square. So the final value will become 1 by P square, that is equals to 1 by sorry, wait a minute. It will become, it's very easy, because square root just remove and go to that side. 1 by a square plus 1 by b square. And that's the required thing that we know that, right? So that's it, everyone. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. You have to remember one thing, that the distance formula that you have of the perpendicular, x1, y1, you will get that is the point which is on the perpendicular, and ABC, capital A, capital B, capital C, you will get from the equation on which the perpendicular falls. Use your